I'm Pablo from Motorcycle Adventures. Today I'm gonna give you some very useful advices how to choose the right clothes for a long motorcycle trip. I'm sure now at the moment many of you will say, well, I'm riding motorcycles for many years, I know exactly what kind of clothes I needed and so on and so on. For those of you who have this experience and who know exactly what they need, just ignore the video. But for those who are curious what exactly we need when we go to the long motorcycle trip, just keep watching it. All the information I'm gonna give you now is based only on my experience, it's my personal opinion, and I'm not pretending to be an expert. It shouldn't be used as a manual or an instruction for somebody else to make a long motorcycle trip.
There are plenty of motorcycle gear companies and brands on the market today. Actually, when you go to the shops like Louis or Polo here in Germany, you are facing thousands of models, colors, materials and so on. You are going there to buy a gear, but you get totally confused. It is much easier when you have a planned budget to spend. Then your choice is limited to the few models. On the other hand, when you really like to buy the right one, you have to know exactly what you want, or you have to ask in the shop. Most of the guys here are very informed, but some of them never rode a bike. So how they supposed to tell me when they don't know? I'm not telling you that everybody from those shops is doomed, but there are, as I said, thousands of models, and do you think that they test them all? Or you still believe on the labels which the manufacturer wrote? I have made a lot of experiments. I tried to ride the whole season with the winter jacket. No, it was too hot in the summer. Tried with the summer jacket. No, it was too cold in the winter. A few times I wore the winter jacket and carried the summer jacket with me in the baggage, but it was too heavy and one of the jackets I never used. So finally, what to buy? Winter or summer jacket? With or without warm liner? Textile, mesh or leather? Too many questions. So how to choose? I don't have the universal answer, but I can tell you what I do. When I buy the clothes, I want to feel good with the style. They need to be comfortable. I have to move free and to be able to wear one more layer of extra clothes underneath. It doesn't matter what the guy from the shop will say. I have to wear this jacket, not he. Don't forget, sometimes you have to stay with these clothes more than 12-14 hours per day. It is not unusual to sleep with these clothes. You have to feel it as a second skin. Choose the jacket with many as possible pockets. 3, 4, 5, 6, it doesn't matter. As many as possible is better. You will fill them out. The clothes need to have ventilation pockets. As a minimum 4 in the jacket, 2 in front and 2 on the rear side. If you have a pants with the big open pockets with the mesh, it's the perfect option. You can open it when it's so hot and you can close it when it's cold. You will be so glad when the temperature go over 30 degrees. Buy the jacket with buttons and velcro, never only with velcro. The velcro get old and after a few months not stuck anymore. When you have buttons, you still can close your pockets or your leaves. The clothes need to have a warm, removable liners. The material have to be waterproof. There is no such a thing like a 100% waterproof. It's a matter of time when you will be wet, in 5 minutes, 15 minutes or 1 hour. Believe me, there is a big difference between. All jackets in some stage start to leak. If you want to keep yourself dry, you have to buy a raining gear.
I prefer integrated waterproof liner. The reason I like this is because it is always there. I don't need to worry about it. So every time when I need it, it is there. So I understand, with the waterproof liner the jacket is a bit hot, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to worry about this liner. Is it there? Is it not there?
There are two types of integrated liners. First is visible like this. Second is covered by a thin mesh on the top, like this. If possible, buy the second. I will explain why. When the weather is hot, you start to sweating a lot, because of the waterproof liner. It is made from breathing material, but it's still holding the heat. Every time when you try to sit on your bike, you have to lift your legs, but because of the already stuck liner, it's difficult. It is the same when you're wearing the tight jeans. It happened a few times with me, and try to do it, I cracked the liner. So all of that can be avoided when you choose the model with the mesh on the top. I said nothing to worry about it. It's just the liner, but half an hour later it started to rain and the cold water was going guess where. The boots are personal choice. You can choose the one with the more protection, the less protection, or just with simple boots. But whatever you pick, make sure that they are waterproof. So they have this liner, this thin material here, which is breathable. Also, they need to have this a line here, or this piece of leather here, to stop the water to go in. I had a very bad experience with the wrong boots. So I bought the pair of boots, waterproof, breathable material, everything as should be, or what is said on the label, and I went to ride with it. So I was in Azerbaijan riding the whole day, more than 14-16 hours that day, on the temperatures over 40 degrees. So the whole day I had the feeling that my feet are boiling. So later in the evening, when I took off that boots, my feet were damped. It's the same as you sitting in the water for too long, for hours. So I was wondering what's going on. Why so bad? And the smell which was coming from that boots was unbelievable. So I had no problem with my feet, never before, but with these boots was just horrible. So I made my investigation and I just cut the liner, take it off, and what I found out is the manufacturer said that these boots are waterproof. Yes, they were waterproof, but to be waterproof, the manufacturer integrated between the two liners, integrated the piece of nylon. So this nylon is not breathable. So they are waterproof, but they were not breathable. So that's why it's very important to buy the right shoes and test it before you go. When I mean test it, I mean a proper test. Put your shoes and go to ride for minimum 5 or 6 hours in the hot weather. So when you come home later, just open it and check. If there is a simple indication that they are not breathable, just throw it away and buy another shoe. I usually carry 2 pairs of gloves. One very light, from mesh when the weather is hot. The second is waterproof, or when it's cold. When it became more cold or when it's raining, I just wear medical shoes underneath. So, these were my advices for today. I hope you like it. If you do, please like and subscribe for a new video every week. Ride safe and see you somewhere. Ciao!